Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. We're back in front of my closet because we have another capsule related video. I have been going strong with the capsule wardrobe since like 2016, 2017, and it has become such a simple thing that I do every 3 months, yet it saves me brain power and decision making capabilities every single day when I'm getting ready. And so today I wanted to talk through how I would go about creating a capsule wardrobe if I were to go back and start over again from the beginning. But at the same time, these are things that I think about every single time I create my capsule for the season. So regardless of where you are in your journey, you can benefit from what I'm going to talk about today. First thing is there are no set rules to a capsule wardrobe, regardless of what you've heard. Basically, just do whatever works for you, and that is going to change over time, and that is great. But we do all end up creating guidelines for ourselves, so I kind of wanted to share my guidelines. So thing number one is your capsule should be flexible and fluid. I don't want people to create a capsule only to feel stuck with it for the next 3 months. Feel free to add pieces to it, to take pieces from it. You want it to be a selection of clothing that's going to benefit you best. The weather changes or your style changes or you find something that you love that you want to add to it. I am constantly adding and taking things away from my capsule, usually a few pieces every season. 2, there is no minimum or maximum number of items that you have to have for it to be a capsule wardrobe. There are plenty of methods and guidelines out there with Project 333 or something like that, where you have 33 items for 3 months. Then there's other people that believe like you can only have a certain number of pieces of clothing for it to be a capsule, but you can literally have as little or as many pieces that work for you. And finally, I don't include shoes in my capsule, nor do I include undergarments, loungewear, or workout gear in it. Only the day-to-day stuff. Even though recently a lot of what I've been wearing is loungewear and athletic wear. So now with those things in mind, I suppose, let's go to the moment where you're standing in front of your closet. Either you've gone through and already decluttered it or you haven't gone through those steps yet, but I do definitely recommend taking the time to do a full declutter of your closet before you go into making your capsule. It can seem really overwhelming and complicated to declutter your clothing. Break it down as simple as possible. Go through piece by piece quickly and ask yourself, do I love this item? Am I excited to wear it? And also, do I actually wear it and do I reach for it? It's all fine and dandy to have these exciting clothes, but if you're filling up your wardrobe and spending your money on items that you're not actually wearing, that doesn't really end up working very well. We all go through different phases of styles and trends, and that is great, but we really want to keep from filling our closet full of clothing that we're not actually going to wear, that we kind of bought on a whim because it was, you know, a current trend or it caught our eye in the store. We want to be buying things that we're actually wearing and excited to wear. Once you've gone through your clothes, a great place to start with thinking through your capsule is what are your staple items of clothing. I'm talking about those jeans that you absolutely love, t-shirts that you're wearing every single day, and that dress that just feels oh so cozy and comfortable to wear. These are going to create the base of your capsule from which you're going to build everything else. So it's really important to have those staple pieces that are tried and true items of your closet. They need to be weather appropriate. There are definitely pieces that transition season to season really nicely, and my staple pieces might look completely different than yours, and that is perfectly okay. The goal of having a capsule is having pieces that you can mix and match very easily. So while I wear a lot of neutral colors, I do have pops of color in there, but a lot of what I wear is very neutral and to some people boring, and that's just what works for me. If colors and patterns and prints are your thing, you can definitely build a capsule wardrobe from that. You just want each piece to be able to be worn in multiple different outfits than just by themselves or in only one particular outfit. And yes, there are things like dresses, you really only wear that one piece unless you throw a jacket or something on it. That's okay. Whether it's tops or bottoms, you want those to be able to mix and match with everything else or a majority of the other pieces in your capsule. And if it is something like a dress, ask yourself, is this something that I'm going to wear several times throughout the season, like once a week or multiple times a week? Or am I just putting it in there for a special occasion event sort of thing? Because I'm not wearing them on a regular basis, I just keep them with the rest of my closet, my non-capsule section. Another great thing thing to ask yourself is, what do your days consist of? Do you work a more corporate job where you're required to dress up in business attire? Your capsule wardrobe is going to lean more towards those pieces. And if you're like me and you literally never need formal business attire, there's really no need to have it in my capsule wardrobe. I do have like 2 blazers and a button up. And if a random occasion does arise where I need to be more formal, I can reach for those things rather than having them in my capsule. Over time, you're going to learn what amount of clothing you need in your capsule for it to be comfortable, to where you have enough to wear, only really needing to do laundry once a week, but you're not overwhelmed by the amount of clothing you have, where it doesn't help simplify that decision-making process you have every morning when you get dressed. You also realize that there are things you own that you thought you wear, but you don't actually wear. Either find a better way to incorporate them or pass them along to someone else that will wear them and enjoy them. You're also going to realize that there are sometimes usually staple pieces that you want to add into your wardrobe, and it's just an ongoing process, and so you don't need to be perfect from the beginning. Really trying not to follow along with current trends, and you can be up to date and modern with a simple wardrobe without having to rebuy a wardrobe every season or constantly feeling the need to go out and buy new things. I try to go for more timeless pieces that I know that I'm going to be wearing for years to come rather than just for a few short months. And now that you've kind of fine-tuned your wardrobe down, it's okay to start investing in more expensive pieces. You don't have to. Now that you're not going out and buying stuff willy-nilly and you're being more conscious and selective, you realize that, okay, yeah, I do have the money now to invest in a nice pair of boots or a nice pair of jeans. If you wear plain t-shirts every day, it's okay to get nicer quality t-shirts that are going to last you longer. And these things don't have to be super expensive. Like, you don't have to go out and blow your bank on these items. You can definitely find consignment or thrift or vintage shop to get these pieces that are good quality, price that is manageable for you. But if you do want to go out and put down some cash for some quality pieces, there's nothing wrong with that either. I kind of keep an ongoing list of things that I want to add but aren't life or death additions, and so I give myself plenty of time to find the absolute perfect piece that is the quality I want, either from the company I want or thrifted, so I can feel good about wearing it and be really excited about wearing it as well. As you go, you start purchasing and buying things in a different way. Having a capsule wardrobe influences your habits of buying. It's been a very positive change for me, because even though I've never really spent a lot of money on clothing, I would go to the thrift store like multiple times a week and just get random items because it was something to do and it wasn't very expensive. But then I had a completely jam-packed closet, like from that end to that end, to where I couldn't even like squeeze it apart. What are the staple pieces in your wardrobe? Are they like jeans and t-shirts? Is it a nice suit? Do you have a capsule wardrobe, or is it something you've tried out in the past? Let me know down below. So my basics are super simple. They are jeans, they are leggings, they are t-shirts, they are cardigans. That is my video. That's kind of my thoughts on starting a capsule wardrobe and how I would go about it, and questions I would ask myself if I were to go back and do it all again from the beginning. But it's also things that I ask myself every single time I do one. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of content. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with more of me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!